Hi, welcome to my channel, That's So Susan. Today I am doing a wig review of Tony of Beverly's Arya in Rooted Platinum. This is a great little everyday wig. I just received it about 10 days ago. I've actually documented the hours I have on it, and I've put in 8-hour days in this so I can give you an idea of the kind of wear I've gotten off of it. So this wig has a lace front that goes temple to temple. It has a left side mono part. It is very low density, very low profile wig. It does have a very little amount of permatease. You can barely feel it right around the crown, right in this area. You cannot see it at all, and it doesn't affect the movement of the hair on the wig at all. I haven't used any products in this wig other than a little bit of dry shampoo when I first put it on my head. It did have a little bit of shine to it, so I sprayed that down just to dull it down a little bit. Other than that, I haven't used any other products in this wig. I like to avoid using them for the most part, especially in these straight pieces, because I feel like product builds up and leaves it gunky. It makes it so it doesn't move as well. Out of the box, I did have to play with this piece a little bit. The front was kind of going in weird directions and had some funky colics. So I just wet it down, molded the front in the area that I wanted it in, and then let it dry, and now it's perfect to wear like it is. A lot of versatility on this little piece. It can be worn down in the front if you like that, or you can actually sweep it off the face, and it actually will stay off my face like this. This lace front is perfect on here. And then what I like to do is tuck it behind my ears. I can do that since it's so low density. Doesn't make me have elf ears at all. I can tuck it. The side coverage is very nice here. These are my own sideburns peeking out, and you can see that the dark root on this, which is like a number 4, matches my bio hair perfectly. And that adds to the realistic effects of this wig. Nobody would ever guess this is a wig. So, wear it like that a lot. Don't have any problems with it falling in my face. It's been really great. Okay, let's go inside the cap for some inside features now. Okay, let's get a closer look at some of these cap features. Here is that left side mono part. Very realistic. I do have the silicone tape under there to make that look more realistic. I'll show you that when I flip it on the other side. These are teeny tiny little knots. I think Tony of Beverly does a great job on that, of creating a very, very natural part. Very happy with that. The lace front, teeny tiny little knots on there. I'm so happy with it. There was a little bit of extra lace on the front, so I did take a sharp little pair of scissors and cut it off right up to the hair, and that adds to realism as well. All right, let's flip this the other way. There is that silicone tape that you can get at any drugstore to make that part look amazing and more realistic on the other side. The cap is good amount of stretch, I would say. Not as much as maybe some of the others, but definitely a lot of give to it. The wefts are nicely spaced. We have the felt ear tabs with the little stays in there that do bend and conform nicely to the side of your head. And here's the nape, normal nape on there with the little Velcro adjusters. Once you place those and get them adjusted on your head, you want to leave them there so that they don't wear out and start to lift up when you don't want them to. So mine are let all the way out, and I leave it there for me. So there's another look at that. There is a little bit of my makeup that got on there, but this lace front is done very well. It extends all the way from ear tab over to ear tab. Very generous, nice amount on there. Okay, let's do a 360 and I'll give you a better look at it all the way around. Here's the front, going to the side. Give you a good look of what it Looks like the denier of these fibers is very fine, very natural looking. The back. The right side. This is just my wide tooth comb that I use. I like the handle on it. You can get it at any drugstore. How light, and the movement of these fibers is fantastic. This wig is also passes the wind test. I have been caught in the wind in it, and you couldn't see any wefting. I kept asking, you know, my kids and husband, can you see any of those little wefty things? And they said no. Perfect, it looked natural, and so it passed my test on that. Now, the fit of this piece. Tony of Beverly wigs fit me fantastically, like they were molded and made for my head. I have a 22.5-inch face, a 4-inch neck. My circumference around is 22.5 inches. My ear to ear is 12.5, and my front to back is 14 inches. So to give you an idea of how it may fit you, I do have a narrow face, and I'm small here, and then my head kind of goes whoop out and gets fuller back here. My brother actually told me once that my head is shaped like a wedge of cheese. If you can get that visual, we'll help you with that. I actually do not have any negatives about this piece. It did shed a little bit out of the box. I had quite a bit of shedding for a few days. Every now and then I'm still getting a few hairs out of it, but not to where it's bothering me or anything at all. It's been comfortable, it's wearing great. I'll update you guys along the way, down the road of the wear I'm getting out of her and any updated opinions. So that about wraps it up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below for me. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on That's So Susan. Bye.